Hello out there, I'm the oldest nerd. This episode of Farscape this week, titled The Flax, begins with Crichton being given flying lessons from Aaron on a shuttle, a transport pod. He pronounces it slicker than snot. Aaron says, "My microbes had to have translated that wrong." Crichton reminds her that there are a lot of Southern expressions that he'll be sharing with her over a period of time. Anyway, not long after this happens, they are caught in an invisible web called the Flax. They'll find that out later. The ship can't move and it's damaged. Its environmental controls are down. Its main power is down except for the auxiliaries. And, of course, no communication. They're able to fire off a probe, but that's their only hope in being able to get in touch with Moya. Meanwhile, on Moya, a garbologist, a self-styled garbologist by the name of Stans, comes aboard to warn them of the Flax, that ships get caught in it and they just don't get out unless they know what Stans knows. They were left by Xanaton pirates. They're not exactly a military group. They are just pirates. So Stan's being threatened by Dargo and kind of hoping for a reward as well, offers to take Dargo to rescue John and Aaron. And en route, Stan's offers to take Dargo to a Luxon assault piercer where he could find a map to his home. From the get-go, of course, we know that John and Aaron are going to be all right, but the main part of this episode is to establish the beginnings of a relationship between the two. And what better way to do that than to put them together in a hopeless situation? At the same time, Rigel has been rather underused for the last two episodes. And in this one, he is able to show his cunning and how he can use that in service to his crew here. He's at a Baka game board when Stans comes aboard and proceeds to almost win a game when Dargo convinces Stans to help. On board Stans' ship, which is a garbage scow, it's all the two can do just to keep it flying. It's no doubt a series of patches on patches and a smelly mess. Stans indicates that they had their scent glands cauterized, so the smell is unnoticeable, but Luxons who have a heightened awareness of odors was not happy. Anyway, the leader of the pirates, by the name of Krakik, boards Moya wanting information on the rogue Stans, and Rigel challenges him to a game of Baka, betting the location of Stans and Dargo against whatever the other side was offering. Rigel, however, intentionally loses, having put misleading coordinates in the ship's computer banks as Krakik came aboard. Not only does it buy time for John and Aaron to be rescued, but it sends them off in a faraway, wrong location, wrong direction. Like Stans' ship, generally speaking, it looked like a garbage truck on the outside and had a certain resemblance to the TARDIS on the inside if it ran by steam. Also, Rigel's reason for losing was clever, and how hard it was to play so badly against such a weak opponent. It was a funny part. We see Dargo's conflict in having to choose his shipmates over the chance to see his son again. And we see Zan for the first time rather uncharacteristically grumpy. Even Pilot shows kind of a passive-aggressive moment. All in all, good episode. I think this is one of those character development episodes, and I like the twist at the end. Rockne O'Banion never wanted to force relationships, but to rather base them on the chemistry between the actors, and the chemistry between Claudia Black and Ben Browder is there. So that's where that came from. So I'd like to know what you think about this. Please leave your comments below, and I'll read all and respond to what I can. I thank you for joining me and want to remind you that Professor O and I will be talking time after time this week with Malcolm McDowell and Mary Steenburgen. That'll be on Thursday. So until then, don't go far.